P-Funk was loud, chaotic, and male-dominant. But inside the funk universe, there was voices powerful, fearless, and unapologetically feminine that helped define the sound and soul of Parliament-Funkadelic. They wasn't just background singers. They wasn't accessories. They were simply the queens of P-Funk. Born from the heart of the P-Funk collective, this group blended soul, funk, gospel, and raw attitude, adding balance, depth, and danger to a movement that was built on excess. This is the story of the women who brought power, sensuality, and spirit to the funk mob. The centerpiece of today's video is all about the Brides of Funkenstein. Now, if you guys love my videos and love supporting me, then I suggest you become a member of the channel where I will be releasing exclusive videos just for you all. Be sure to get that family tier so you won't miss out on these exclusive perks. If you guys would love to connect with me outside of YouTube, then I am officially announcing that I am on Discord. Here, you can provide me with feedback on my recent uploads. You can drop your suggestions for future videos, or if you just want to chat it up about videos or about music in general, or just about anything, we could do it here. We could do it together. I hope to see you there. Before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out any more content, and while you're at it, go ahead and hype this video. Previously background singers for Sly Stone, Lynn Mabry, and Dawn Silva joined the P-Funk collective during the mid-70s. They joined at a time where funk was built on masculinity, and these women brought control, harmony, and authority to the P-Funk collective. George Clinton understood something crucial. P-Funk, they needed contrast. Just as the mythology included heroes and villains, it needed feminine energy that could stand toe-to-toe with the man. The Brides of Funkenstein wasn't created as a novelty. They was created as equals. Their name fit perfectly into the P-Funk universe that was dramatic, mythic, and unforgettable. George Clinton named the group from a storyline and characters from the Parliament album, The Clones of Dr. Funkenstein. The Brides provided the vocals for the 1977 album, Games, Dames, and Guitar Dames. The group, they didn't sound like anyone else in P-Funk. Their harmonies was rich, their delivery was commanding, and their presence was bold. They fused church-bred vocals with street-level funk, creating music that was sensual, spiritual, and confrontational all at once. This wasn't just background funk, this was frontline funk. In 1978, Clinton produced their debut album, DOO-WOP, for Atlantic Records. The duo began opening for Parliament-Funkadelic tours while also providing background vocals for the group. Mabry departed the group in 1979, reportedly due to financial issues and a desire to spend more time with her family, as she had a daughter with P-Funk alumni Junie Morrison. With her departure, George Clinton reorganized the Brides as a trio that include Sheila Horne and Jeanette McGruder. This was the trio that was featured on their second album, Never Buy Texas from a Cowboy. This album was funky, playful, and politically aware, filled with P-Funk signature humor, but anchored by a strong female perspective. It was clear, the Brides, they wasn't just part of the family, they was leading it. The Brides proved that they could carry full albums, not just contribute to someone else's vision. This group had won the Cashbox Rhythm and Blues Award for the Best Female Group, beating out well-known female groups such as the Pointer Sisters, Sister Sledge, and Cheryl Lynn. The group recorded another album titled Shadows on the Wall, Shaped Like the Hat You Wore, in 1980, but it was never released. Many of the songs for this unpublished album was eventually modified and included into the P-Funk catalog. Like many P-Funk offshoots, internal issues, industry pressures, and shifting priorities eventually took their toll. The Brides of Funkenstein disbanded. Their time was cut shorter than their talent deserved, but their influence didn't disappear. Mabry reappeared in 1984 as a supporting vocalist for the Talking Heads. She also featured in the critically acclaimed concert video Stop Making Sense alongside P-Funk alumni Bernie Worrell. Silva and Mabry temporarily reunited in 1981 as the New Wave Brides. It opened up for Grace Jones on tour. Silva went on to record and tour with the Gap Band from 1983 to 1991. And then she collaborated with Ice Cube, Roy Ayers, Snoop Dogg, Coolio, B.B. King, and of course, Parliament-Funkadelic. In 2000, she launched her solo album, All My Funky Friends. She continued to play and travel under the name Dawn Silva and the Brides. Following the Brides, Sheila Horne had a solo career as a dance and house music vocalist in the 1990s and 2000s, recording tracks including Appreciate Me and Craven under the name Amuka. Jeanette McGruder, now go by the name Shatori Shakur, is a spoken word performer, dramatist, and radio personality. She created the award-winning Grown Folk Story series in Detroit and continues to perform and organize community storytelling events. Today, the Brides of Funkenstein are recognized as pioneering women who held their own in one of funk's most wildest collectives. Their music has been rediscovered, sampled, and celebrated by new generations. They didn't just sing funk, they embodied it. The Brides of Funkenstein, it wasn't just a footnote, there was a statement. They brought balance in a movement that was driven by men. They brought power, and in the history of funk, they remained the queens forever, married to the groove. Now, for some strange reason, YouTube is only promoting my videos to 20% of my audience. So, to change that, just make sure you guys are notified. When you click that notification bell, make sure the bell says all instead of personalized, so you will be notified each time I upload. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song by the Brides of Funkenstein?